Alright everyone, so this last video is designed to walk you through your last essay assignment. You guys have done both romanticism and transcendentalism in this unit. So you are going to get to choose which you'd rather talk about. And the prompt is very simple, choosing one or more overarching themes, genres, or authors discussed in these units. You'll analyze how the chosen concept relates to the movement of either romanticism or transcendentalism. So you will basically discuss how the work and author and the movement kind of work in conjunction with one another to promote certain ideals or principles. You'll also want to make sure you understand how the author fits into that larger historical scope. So just like the last two essays, you're really going to be looking at how to fit the historical situation, the biography, and the text analysis together. What's different about this one is that you guys can do any of the following formats. You can do the usual essay, which is a 3 to 4 page essay with a bibliography. You can do a 10-minute video lecture, which you upload to YouTube with a bibliography, which you can upload as a separate doc. Or you could do a 12 to 15 slide PowerPoint or Prezi with the bibliography. Don't worry about the commentary. You can also upload that as a separate doc or put it onto your PowerPoint or Prezi. So I'm going to walk you through those options in just a second, but your choices here are Cooper, Longfellow, Poe, Emerson, Thoreau, Whitman, Dickinson, and Douglas. You are required to use one scholarly source for your argument, so make sure you choose wisely and pull out those quotes like we talked about. You don't need to read the whole scholarly source. Remember, you can skim and pull out the parts that best support your argument. So the choice of the topic and the work is yours. So again, this is very broad. It's on purpose because I want you to be able to talk about what you want to talk about in relation to these texts and the movements that they're associated with. Your essay is going to be due on Monday, July 2nd at midnight. Again, all of this is in an effort to get you guys finished with the course before 4th of July, so you're not having to worry about it on 4th of July. Anything you write must be in standard MLA format. And then remember that all presentations are checked through Safe Assign. So Safe Assign will check PowerPoints and Prezis as well. So just keep that in mind. You're going to be, regardless of whichever format you choose, you'll be assessed on the same criteria. So you want to make sure you have a strong argument with a good thesis statement, careful, close analysis of the literary work and its major concepts, good, solid evidence. So even if you're giving me a video lecture, do what I do in mine and pull specific quotes from the text and from your scholarly source. So good, solid evidence to support your claims, both from the primary and secondary sources, proper page length MLA, number of sources and citations. Even if you are giving a video lecture, I do expect you to tell me this is from X, Y, or Z, the author, the source, information, and then a fully developed essay structure. So once again, no matter which format you're doing, you still will have an introduction with the thesis statement, clear main ideas and good evidence to support, and a solid conclusion. And then you want to make sure you have careful and clear organization of all your ideas, especially if you're doing a video. It can get easy to kind of get lost in thought when you're staring at your own reflection. And a lot of times people think it takes that 10 minutes is a long time, and you'll end up talking over 10 minutes quite easily. So a few notes. If you do the essay, do it in the normal format. You know what to do there. If you do the video lecture, you will upload it to YouTube, and then you have to make sure that it is public, not private, and then you will upload the link in the submission. So once you upload that link, I need you to double check, as the same way that you can see Word docs when you upload them. I need you to click that link and double check that it does go to your video and that it is open for me to see. If it's not open or if the link doesn't work, I have nothing to grade and we don't have any time to try and sort it out. So please, please, please make sure that that is set up correctly and double checks after you submit. Also, you will do the same thing for either a PowerPoint or a Prezi. If you do a PowerPoint, it'll show up. Make sure it's showing up. If you do a Prezi link or some type of online presentation link, you will also need to check that link and make sure that I can get to it. A lot of times people have questions about the PowerPoint. They want to know what I accept as an appropriate length. I don't have any length requirements. However, I do expect relatively the same amount of content, regardless of whichever format you choose. So think about the type of amount of content that you would normally put into a 3 to 4 page essay, and use that as your guideline for your Prezi or your PowerPoint. The only difference is that you're using a different format. So you're able to insert visuals, you're able to insert diagrams, you can insert, yes, you can use bullet points, that's fine, but I do expect them to still be complete sentences. And I do expect to have a good amount on every slide. Just 2 bullet points with a couple of words is not going to cut it. For the video lecture, make sure that you have your notes and that you're organized and prepared with what you want to say. That content will still be assessed the same way as it would an essay. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. I want you guys to choose the thing that you want to do. So whichever, the goal here is to allow you to present the information in whichever format you feel most comfortable. So if you like the essays, go ahead and do that. If you are comfortable on camera and you like speaking more than writing, please go ahead and do the video. If you are more of a person who likes to disseminate information down to the most important parts, go ahead and do the PowerPoint or Prezi. So have fun with it. That's the most important part. And then let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is all due on Monday at midnight. If you chose to do the extra credit assignment, that's worth up to 10 points on this essay. So I do highly suggest that you turn that in as well. If you have any questions, let me know.